Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and we have got a very exciting video to check out today. I am so excited for this because I didn't expect this at all. I just started seeing, my first introduction to the fact that this is even a thing was I saw Luke Stevens posted a video on it. We're getting another Metro. Metro 2039 is what we're looking at here. And we've got two videos we're going to look at. We've got the reveal trailer, and we've got a deep dive sort of thing. So we're going to be looking at both. I'm really excited. I love this franchise. I haven't played all the way through Exodus. I played a little bit, but that was pre getting its PS5 update, so it runs at 60 FPS now. Because let me tell you, that game's input latency was bad. It was really bad on PS4, so running at 30 FPS. And again, you know, some games can do it really well, but this one did not, unfortunately. So I'm really excited for this one. I got to get into it. So we've got, 6 minutes on the trailer, which is a lengthy trailer, but we then have a 15-minute, gameplay showcase to look at. It was a showcase, not a deep dive. So anyway, let's get into it. Get your drink, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I ask you, do you want to come out of the darkness and become a pure nation? I ask you, are you ready for great changes under the guidance of a great leader?
Also, I just got to put it out there. I've always hated the English voice acting in these games. It's absolutely terrible. I always put it in Russian because it just sounds better.
If you are, then wake up and open the door for the noble right. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Now, keep in mind, if you don't know, Stalker 2 came out, last year or something like that? Maybe the year before. I think it was last year. Man, it feels like it's been forever. I think it came out last year. This series was inspired by Stalker because a lot of the original developers of Stalker went off and made their own game.
Wake up. Wake up to a pure nation. Clean air. Bright future.
The hell? Oh my god, it's Alma. Oh, he's hallucinating. She's like, that's my drawing. And it's weird too. The voice acting in Metro Metro Awakening, the VR game, is so much better. I don't know how they got the voice acting to be good in that game, but terrible in the main series. It just makes no sense to me. Different company, but still. Oh my god. Imagine being a psycho. Schizophrenic or something. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
They do. They hear everything. But you don't let them speak.
No. It's not about me. I won't ask again.
It's all about you.
I wonder if Dimitri is still writing more books, or they're just adapting the ideas that they come up with over the years from the books and making up their own story. Or if he's helping write it. Is he alive? I might be just talking on my ass here.
All together now, children.
Is our home. Either we
Oh yeah, no, he's super young. He's 46, so.
no one will mourn us if we die.
So he's got Metro 2033, which is the original, and then it was Metro Last Light, I believe, was the second game. Third game was Metro Exodus. Now it's Metro 2039. But the only Metro novels that he's written are 2033 in 2002, 2034 in 2009, and then 2035 in 2015. So he's got quite a few other books here. So it looks like he hasn't written anything past 2015 for the Metro series. So I am curious as to whether or not... Yeah, no, it doesn't look like he's got no mentions. He's got filmography, but he's got no mention of video game development or anything, or writing for video games. Looks like they were also in the works of a Metro 2033 film, and that got canceled. That's unfortunate. But hey, you know what? If it wasn't good enough, don't bother. So yeah, it looks like they're just trying to come up with ideas based on what they've already done with the franchise, based on the way he might write it.
Our enemies have no pity for us.
Oh.
The enemy must be destroyed.
The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed.
Okay.
The enemy must be destroyed.
Oh, it's the alien. Oh, dude, it's. I was gonna say aliens. They're not aliens. They're like apparitions. Oh my god, did he just oh my. And he's even imagining that. I'll tell you one thing. This is easily one of the most, I mean, maybe it's not to you guys, but to me, when I played Metro 2033 the first time, gotta be one of the most convoluted stories I've ever seen. I lost track of what the hell was going on. It has, you know, obviously it has to do with ghostly figures, apparitions, or whatever, and I can't remember the names of them. But I'm like, I couldn't follow it. I loved it. I loved it. It's so out there. It's so weird and wild, and I love stuff like that. You know, the TV show Raised by Wolves was like one of my favorites before they canceled it. But I definitely am going to go back and replay these games and really just try and focus on what the heck they're talking about. What is going on? I'm going to do my best because it's so... It's a mind twist.
Pure nation, clean air, bright future. The Novorite is our home.
Oh, there we go. Dude, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Whoa, we got a little gameplay here. We're obviously going to see more of it in the next video. God, this game looks good, man. I love their engine. 4A Games has a really good engine. Some people might be looking at this like, is it really going to look like this? Yes. It can, because... Well, I mean, look at what Exodus looked like. Always with the rats, dude. Why didn't you guys help him? It's coming in the winter time. Not in time for Halloween. That sucks. Yes. Oh, I'm going to wish list the crap out of that. There's the reveal showcase. We're going to take a look at that next. Oh. Oh. But yes, it can look like this. And I feel like it's probably going to. Obviously, they say that, was it gameplay and real-time cinematics? Obviously, but the fact that they don't say that this is like, oh, this could change. They say gameplay. This is gameplay. And obviously it's very curated, but it looks like this. And I wouldn't doubt that they can make it look like this. The level of graphic fidelity that they put into Exodus was well beyond Last Light, which was just even crazier to think that, because Metro 2033, when it first came out, was an amazing looking game. And then Last Light, just, it added a little bit on top of what 2033 did, but not so much that it was like wildly different. When Exodus came out, drastically different visually from the previous two entries. This looks like they took what they learned from Exodus. They're more than likely for PC, I don't know about console, but for PC, they're definitely going to put some ray tracing into this. And Exodus, just one of the best looking games for sure when it came out. So let's get on to the showcase, because we have a lot to go through here. I'm very excited. Interesting, that's Xbox first look. It's coming to all platforms, obviously. Proudly made in the Ukraine.
I ask you, do you want to come out of the darkness and become a pure nation? I ask you, are you ready for great changes under the guidance of a great leader?
And you know, here's the thing about get off that. The fact that, like, they keep mentioning, obviously it's from the award-winning, you know, author and whatnot. I love, unlike with The Witcher, where the author was very bitter about the fact that, oh, you guys just are making so much money for my property and I'm seeing none of it. It's like, you signed it over. Like, that's it. Like, I mean, I'm sure he's got to get royalties, I think, but he's not making as much money as he'd like, even though the game Witcher 3 was just a smash hit. I'd like to think, I haven't heard anything about Dimitri, but I'd like to think that he actually signed this over and said, have fun with it. Like, he wrote his books. The last one was in 2015. I don't think he has any plans to write another one. Otherwise, he would have written it. But I think he just was okay with, like, okay, you guys can take the story where you think it should go after you're done taking from the books. Now, they might be taking, like, Metro Exodus in 2039 might be drawing from his latest book, which is 2035, I think. Might be drawing from that. I don't know, but
If you are, then wake up and open the door for the Nora.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
okay, so are we just running back through that? Okay, so we're gonna fast forward through this. I didn't realize that they were just gonna play the trailer again. There we go. Here we go. It appears that the devastation we brought upon ourselves was complete. Heaven, hell, and purgatory were atomized as well. So when a soul leaves the body, it has nowhere to go and must remain here in the Metro.
Thank you for joining us today as we reveal Metro 2039, the next installment in the Metro franchise. We at 4A Games are really proud to show you what we have been working on all these years. I know it's been a while since you last heard from us.
An American? I'm familiar with 4A Games being obviously Ukrainian, but an American executive producer? Interesting. I guess if you could do the job, why not?
Continued first look at Metro 2039.
Metro 2039
There you go.
takes you to the dark heart of the Moscow Metro, where the last survivors of the nuclear apocalypse struggle to exist in the tunnels and subways of the ruined city. Hope is lost. The future looks bleak, if there is one.
The underground factions and station communities have all been united under one banner, the Novo Reich, led by a new Führer, the legendary Spartan, Hunter. Führer promises a new life for the people up on the surface. In reality, they are trapped down in the metro, flooded with propaganda, misinformation, and fear. The people suffer under his authoritarian regime and the brutal belief.
So they're
if
doing a little
society
Nazi thing here.
killed.
Our games explore what humans were before the world ended, what they became after, and what are they willing to do to live another day. The meaning has always been about preventing war.
But now, war is our reality, and our message has shifted to be about the consequences, the cost of silence, the horrors of tyranny, and the price of freedom.
You will explore these themes through our voiced protagonist, the Stranger, a recluse plagued by his violent nightmares, forced to undertake a harrowing journey back down to the Metro, a place he swore to never return.
So we're not playing as Dmitri anymore. Interesting. So new protagonist.
But we must return to tell the story we want to
I guess that
tell.
would make sense because I didn't, like I said, I didn't finish Exodus. I feel like that's probably the end of Dimitri's story. Right, Dimitri? I hope I get that right. It's been a while since I played Metro. I apologize if I get the main protagonist's name wrong, but I'm guessing his story ended in Exodus, which is fine. It's a trilogy. So now they're starting a whole new trilogy, maybe.
You can expect a much darker tone this time around. A handcrafted, story-driven, single-player campaign where you'll feel the weight of the rotting world pushing down on you, forcing you
I love how they have
deeper
to
into
specify
your
that as single player. We know that. Metro's
where
been nothing
the
but
worst of humanity
single
can be
player.
on a full display.
The thing is, we are not romanticizing the post-apocalypse or making a theme park out of it. Metro has always been a more tragic view on our actions as humanity. Then,
Why?
tragedy came to us.
Everything we had planned for the next chapter of Metro changed in 2020, and more significantly, in 2022.
When Russia's full-scale invasion began, it changed the lives of everyone in the studio, but more so of our team and families in Ukraine.
The war has shaped us, and we have changed the story.
Somebody's got
Be
YouTube on the
even
background
more
there.
about choices, actions, consequences, and what you have to pay to have a future. Reality forced us to take a different approach, told from a uniquely Ukrainian perspective. But this is still a Metro story in the Metro universe.
We are a team of fighters, Mykozatskого rodu. We will push through no matter what. Getting electricity from generators or batteries, power outages or sheltering from rocket and drone attacks are interrupting, but not stopping us from making what we deeply believe, what we do best. Of course,
So they're
taking care
basically living their story that they're creating. They're basically living in their own kind of Metro. That's crazy.
of the family is the
Oh, dude. Is that the Rocketeer? If you don't know what the Rocketeer is, it's an old Disney movie that I grew up on, and it's fantastic. I love it. And that helmet looks exactly like it. That looks so cool. It's probably not, but it looks like it.
biggest priority. Sometimes you just put your head down and focus on work, but it's each other's support that keeps you running.
Our studio was born in Ukraine and remains majority Ukrainian, but our team has come from over 25 different countries.
That makes sense then.
Despite
That's
this,
why
we all
he's
work
American.
together with the Ukrainian spirit for our projects.
Growing up in Ukraine, especially in the 90s, made us strong in many ways. Not taking anything for granted, understanding that ideas and achievements are something you have to fight for. And this grew into a mentality of courage, a mentality of pride.
We have always been a studio built around one idea, Make worlds
those
you
Razer
can
headphones?
feel. We are craftsmen and artists, people with passion who want to tell stories.
Basically, we make stuff that we want to play.
We build worlds with details
You
that
hope
make
so.
a place believable. The kind of details you don't notice on the surface, but you feel it immediately.
It all started as a family of dreamers 20 years ago, with courage,
Such a great
audacity,
game.
and the desire to do something more meaningful and more mature.
Whether it's the team in Kyiv or Malta, we are all set on making an experience that is truly Metro. There is only Metro, nothing else.
To build that truly Metro experience at the level of atmosphere and detail we aim for, we rely on something we've invested in for decades now. Our own engine and tools.
4A Engine
Right.
is purpose-built to make the games that we want to make. If we need to build a new feature or do something in a specific way,
And this is something that I've been harping on for years now. I don't dislike Unreal Engine, obviously. CryEngine's my personal favorite engine. And Unity has its uses, I'm sure. I think Godot is still kind of niche, but a lot more developers are using it. But when you have a developer who's willing to stand by their own engine, like 4A Games is, you can do whatever you want. Like they said, they can tweak the engine to make it do what they want for the games that they're designing. Now, we can just assume that the 4A engine is built purposefully for first-person shooters, but I'm sure that since they know the code, they know it inside and out, they're the ones doing the upgrades, they could probably build literally anything on this engine if they wanted to. But 4A Games has only ever been synonymous with Metro, and I don't know if they're ever going to go away from that. And I guess that's okay because, they're known for it. They're known for making a great, I would say sci-fi-ish, post-apocalyptic shooter. And it's one of the most beloved post-apocalyptic shooters or games, I think, ever in the history of the industry. But it'd be pretty cool to see what else they could do with the engine. I mean, just looking at these screenshots alone, not screenshots, but in-game cinematics here, the engine is extremely impressive.
with our own engine, we can just make it. We're limited only by our vision. We get to take advantage of the strengths of every game in the franchise before it. With Metro Exodus, our engine enabled us to be early pioneers of ray tracing.
Yep.
This time, we have focused on rebuilding our implementation of this technology to bring a more tuned and performant experience that is still nothing short of stunning and hauntingly beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Our tools give us the ability to make a world as dense, realistic, and believable as we can imagine. They allow us to make a Metro feel tangible. You can walk into a room and it behaves like a real place.
Nothing is prefabricated. Everything is unique and grounded. There has to be a physical, plausible reason for something to exist or be designed in a certain way. So when you walk into that room, it's clear a person lived there. You can feel what they were doing right before they left or died.
We call these moments frozen stories. It's a moment frozen in time. The tea spilled on the table, the unfinished card game, the bags at the door, the corpse holding an unloaded gun with shells all around the floor. It tells you what happened there without a single line of a dialogue.
The goal of these frozen stories is to push your imagination further, immerses the player, and gives those who are curious many opportunities to explore and learn more about the world of Metro. But not all the stories in Metro are frozen.
He
The ones
sounds like a
beating
voice
heart
actor.
of the Metro. I bow to the people.
Our games are based on and inspired by the novels of the author, Dmitry Gluchovsky, an outspoken critic of the invasion of Ukraine.
His courageous stance has come with a personal price, a life in exile from his home country, Russia, where dissent is a crime.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But that's what you get with Putin. The guy is a tyrant. But at least he gets to. I'm assuming he's living in Ukraine, which, to be fair, they all speak the same language. So I don't know if Ukrainian Russian is different from Russian, but it sounds similar to me. There's probably some words that are different, maybe a few words that are different, maybe a little bit of a dialect difference, but for the most part, it sounds similar to me. So at least he's in a country where he could still get by, but I think it's really, it's messed up. Putin is, I'm not going to get too political, but he's a tyrant. And the fact that, he's exiled somebody for speaking out on the nonsense that he's trying to pull is obviously ridiculous as an American to hear. But I'm at least glad that Dmitri's able to continue his life in a place that's relatively similar to his own.
We've crafted this new story together, united by our shared values of freedom and truth that have been shaped by the harsh reality of the world around us.
So, we're going back to the tunnels and leaning into what makes Metro.
I wonder if
the intensity of darkness, the intimacy of close
I wonder if some of the developers are actually double up as voice actors.
Forward, every decision made,
because I don't think they use big names for their voice acting.
Silence, the horror of tyranny, the price of freedom. We want players to walk away with a deeper understanding of what that means. We want you to feel it and question it.
How will you survive? Who will you trust? What would you do to live another day in darkness? You're asking the wrong questions. It's all about you.
This is
he definitely could be a voice actor.
And we can't wait to show you more.
To our fellow Metro
It's coming out in winter, so they're going to have to show more anyway.
Our family, thank you. For the patience. For all the support and love we have seen in your messages, content, and replies. But first of all, to our defenders.
Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
If you thought that's all you were going to get, we have more. Here's your first in-game look at Metro 2039, captured from a mix of gameplay and cinematics.
It's only a little bit, but that's okay. We only need a little bit, just a taste. Okay. They already showed this off. All right, I thought so. I thought they were going to probably show something new, but yeah, so there you go. That is Metro 2039. And I am so excited, dude. Oh, I love this franchise. I really do. Personally, I was interested in Stalker 2. I have all the original Stalker games on PlayStation as well as PC. Haven't played them yet. I do plan on playing them, but I don't know, man. Metro is just more of my speed, I suppose. Stalker, I know, is a lot more difficult, and that's fine. It's its own thing. I just was drawn to Metro just because of its atmosphere, its story. Even though I don't really understand the story that well, obviously I'm going to go back and see if I can understand it. If not, I'll look up a synopsis. But I'm so excited for this, and I'm so happy they're continuing the franchise. I don't know if when they said that they were working together, I wonder if they meant they were working with Dmitri to write this game. I hope they are. It's great to have the writers, Drew Karpyshyn is working on Exodus, which is, it's a Mass Effect, I would say a Mass Effect spiritual successor sort of game, not directly linked to it, but Drew Karpyshyn, the original writer of Mass Effect, is now working on Exodus. So it's like the writer of the game, or of the books, which I don't know if he wrote a book around Exodus. He might have, or might in the future, is working on the games. And that's what happened with Mass Effect as well, is that he was also working, I think he also helped write the games. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. That's fine. But if Dmitri is working with 4A Games to write this next Metro game, great. That way it has consistency directly from the author. So very exciting. I cannot wait. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you a Metro fan? Are you a Stalker fan? Do you just really like the presentation of the game? Because personally, I think it's some of the best. I think it's some of the best in the industry. And it's coming in the winter. It's not that long ago, or not that long off here. We only have a short amount of time. We just got out of winter, thank God. But it's later this year, so I can't wait for the announcement of the release date. I'll be wishlisting this one immediately. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again in the next one. We'll take a look at another trailer. and see what we think. Until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Metro 2039, and I'll see you guys later.